In the first verses of Job, chapter 1, God gives us a description of the fortunes of the man who was tested. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was blameless, upright, fearing God and turning away from evil. 7 sons and 3 daughters were born to him. And that man was the greatest of all the men of the East. The next few verses report that Job's sons used to take it in turns to hold a feast in each of their homes, and each time they invited their sisters to eat and drink with them. After these days of feasting were finished, Job made burnt offerings to the Lord on behalf of his sons. Thus he did continually. This opening loop in Job is beautifully closed in the book's last verses as Job's testing comes to its end. The Lord restores and even doubles the fortunes of Job after he prays for his 3 errant friends. Job's 7,000 sheep become 14,000, 3,000 camels become 6, and his yoke of oxen and female donkeys are likewise doubled. But look what happens next. Job's fatherly grief turns to joy as sons and daughters are again born to him. But wait, there's a difference. For here, though Job's 7 sons remain nameless as they were at the book's beginning, God gives us the names of Job's 3 daughters. The significance of names and no names in the Bible is always both intentional and heavy with meaning. And in Job, God again gives and withholds names to catch our eye, to draw it to a wondrous mystery. In the first daughter, Jemimah, we meet Job's little dove, she who bore the olive leaf of peace to Noah, who flew away to her rest, who nestles peacefully in the eyes of Solomon's beloved. In Job's second daughter, KEZIAH, is the strong, spicy aroma of KEZIAH, used in the holy oil of anointing, oil of pleasing fragrance, scent that entices the king. And in Job's third daughter, Keren-Happuch, we find the horn of coal, symbol of well-favored beauty, claimed without rights by Jezebel. This is the beauty that belongs to queens, mothers of Israel, Sarah, Rachel, Rebecca, Esther. And here is even more, for where Job's 3 daughters had visited their brothers' houses, dining as guests, according to the law given to Moses, these new daughters receive their own houses, inheritances among their brothers. And so, out of the ashes of Job's suffering, God causes these 3 daughters to be born again to a living hope, and to an inheritance which is imperishable, undefiled, and will not fade away. Thanks be to God that we too are daughters of the King, Christ's glorious church, born out of his perfect suffering, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, holy and without blemish. And as Job's daughters, now qualified to share in the inheritance of the saints in light.